The first thing is I bought this lovely house in 2020. And let me tell you about the first experience that I had on these grounds. My daughter was with me, and of course, it was full lockdown. So we were just glad to be out of the house. And I was looking to purchase a house, but I didn't even have a realtor with me. I just got this listing somewhere and I pulled up into the driveway. Now, the first thing I thought was, this place is magical. And it kind of felt like I went back in time. I'm just struck with this house. So my daughter really wants to go in and she's like, "Hey mom, see if you can find a way to break in." I'm like, "Oh my god, no. I can't do that." Well, she goes around the back of the house and starts swinging in this lovely swing that was attached to a tall tree branch. Meanwhile, I'm in the front of the house and I definitely sense that there is something in the upstairs that's a little off. So I take a burst of pictures and I thought I'll look at these when I get home. But I already knew something was going to come up in them. So fast forward, we go back to where we were living. Now, at this time, my daughter was terrified of ghosts, and she kept telling me, "Please, when you buy a house, make sure it's not haunted." Well, I already had that feeling that this house wasn't exactly what you call empty. So later that evening, she comes into the living room and she says, "Mom, I really want you to put an offer in on that house. I just love it." And I said, "Well, oh, I love it too." I said, "But you should know that it's haunted." And she says, "Oh, I know." And I'm thinking, I had already looked at the pictures. So I had already seen something bizarre. And I said, "Well, how do you know?" She said, "Because when I was sitting out there on the swing, I heard the back door open. And I thought it was you, that you had found some way in the house and you were going to open the door and let me in. But when I looked up, there was a lady standing there and she had like a yellow flower printed dress and like maybe blue jean shorts or something like that. And she was older. And she said she just was staring at me. She didn't say a word, but she looked at me like, "What are you doing out here?" And she said, "At first I got scared and I thought, uh oh, I'm in trouble." But then she said, as she was looking at her, the woman just faded and disappeared. She said, "So I already know it's haunted." Wow. Spoiler alert. I bought the house anyway, and the experiences didn't stop. So if you want to hear about this saga, please give me a like. I'll see you in the next one.